Hello lads, Glansmannen here and welcome to episode number 5 in our Leeds career mode. We're gonna start the episode off with is a squad report, which, I've been really poor at doing. Now, the progression of our players are pretty damn good actually. It's decent, and our young goalkeeper Sylvester there up by 1, Belushi up by 1, Hong Chul up by 1, it says, but I think it's up by 2 in the season. Gat has gone up as well. Adrian has gone up by 2, I think, but it says 1 there because, well, as I said, I've been really poor at executing these squad reports. But there are really decent progression, and hopefully we can continue doing that, improving our players. The only players that has gone down is the players that have been injured, and the rest have gone up by 1 or 2 in the season. Maybe someone with 3, I'm not quite sure. That is it for the squad report. And finally, a quick look at the table where we have bumped up 1 position, currently sitting in 3rd, 6 points up to Brighton and Watford. Still, it's really tight. It's a really tight table, where place 1 and 10 is divided only by 9 points, so very tight indeed. And for the first game of the episode, we take on the 2nd placed Watford at Ellen Road. So a really tough game ahead, but hopefully we can get a win with a home crowd in our back. We start with the best possible 11, and it's probably the same for Watford. A fellow Swede there in the centre-back position, Ekstrand. Also, Vidra up top is someone that we have to keep an eye on. They play a 5-3-2, and yeah, you know, the 5 at the back isn't something I look forward to break down, but let's go. And 15 minutes in, it's Tukara who waits for Gat's run with some step-overs. Plays it over the top. Gat loses the ball but gets it back immediately. Makes the run towards the box and is tackled to the floor. And I was sure that was a penalty. I was sure. However, it's just outside the box and it's a free kick. And in real life, this is obviously a really good spot. In FIFA, for me, however, not so much. I find these really hard. In the end, thinking about playing it short, dinks it in, headed away, and it comes down to nothing. There is Adrian on the ball. Berber spins toward the center of the pitch. Just keeps on running, plays a perfect through ball to Undan, who beats the keeper to the ball. Lob heads it over him. Well, it just had to be the Swede Ekstrand who bicycle kicks it off the line. The frustration. Some battle over the ball follows, and it's in the end Austin who gets on it. Plays it up to Dukara, turns around, back to Austin, over the top to Gat, creates some space, barely staying away from the defender, into Adrian. A fast shot that just goes wide of post. So we are all over Watford in the first 35 minutes. And just before halftime, it's Deeney that plays the ball to Watson of Watford. And this is a weird episode of the game. On to Vidra, but Chul is first to it. Vidra just slides in, misses the ball, but makes Chul and Belushi, I think, eat grass. A pretty clear yellow for the Czechoslovakian attacker. We move into the 45th minute, and Sylvester plays a short ball out to Bamba, who forwarded to Byram on the right wing. Out to Undan, and the halftime whistle will go at any minute now. However, Vidra decides to slide in on Undan as well. And well, yeah, this is another no-brainer yellow for the Watford striker. So 2 yellow cards within like 2 minutes, and the second one actually could have been a straight red. That was just a nasty challenge. So into the second half we go, and it's 11 against 10, and we have pretty much dominated the whole game, so let's convert some of these chances. However, it's Watford with the kickoff, but Belushi makes a good tackle and storms forward. Goes pretty far actually. Then back heels it to Gat, roulette by Paredes, and he used his pace to really break through. In the end, swings in across, and Dukara is there to meet it. Best possible start to the second half as we make it Leeds 1, Watford 0. Really nice header there from Dukara and clinical finish. Really happy to see that. We are already into the 71st minute, and we play the ball to Gat. A great display of strength, pace, and then skill as he makes a complete fool of the 2 Watford defenders with a ball roll dragback. Running inwards the pitch and finds Undan with a great run. Probably should have taken the shot earlier or gone to the ground there, but in the end it's a ridiculous back heel shot that is easily saved. However, that is how the game ends, and a massive 3 points in the bag. We move straight into the next battle as we take on Hull City in the Capital One Cup, once again at Ellen Road. Unfortunately, a lot of players were low on fitness, so as many as 8 substitutions had to be made, leaving only Silvestri in goal, Chul on the left back and Bamba in centre back from the last game. So time to bring the A game against a tough opponent. And once again we face a 5 at the back lineup, and obviously we are up against the BPL side, so a lot of great players such as Ramirez, Chester, Jelavic, Diame, Ndoye, Livermore, and yeah, the list goes on. But we won't give up without a fight. It's us from kickoff who just try and keep hold of the ball, playing it around, getting a feel for Hull, keeping possession, trying to dictate the tempo of the game. And as we played from the left to the right side using all of our midfield, we showcased great passing skills. Berardi to Templeton, back to Bianchi, just looking for space, back to Templeton, in towards Mowat, into Antonucci, who very slick turns his defender. The shot though is everything but slick. What a sky, what a fluke, what a pathetic attempt on goal. And the crowd actually went, woo, like, why? Time to forget, and it's yet again the Leeds players trying to orchestrate an attack. Mowat is however tackled off the ball, and as Hull played forward, Cooper, well, makes our defense look pretty damn silly. And I mean, what the hell are they doing? Cooper keeps on jogging through. We end up giving him enough space to get a shot away, which in itself is just ridiculous, and it's miles wide probably, but Silvestri still gets a hand on it. It bounces out to Bamba, whom with an absolute bag full of shit clearance that bumps off Ndoye to an open Livermore. The fact is, we have conceded. We are indeed 1-0 down, and it's one of the most awful goals of the series. Just disgraceful. Let's try and make something happen in the second half. Rolling with the same team and formation, Hull kicks off and plays the ball wide to their left back. And in these tough times, don't make me try and pronounce that name. No offense, well, I'll give it a shot, but El Mohammadi, it's a tongue twister for sure. And the left back plays it towards the center, and Hull slowly and patiently builds up an attack. In the end, the ball is played out to El Mohammadi again. The Egyptian plays it back to Livermore, on to Jelavic, and this turn is just pure FIFA porn. He just kind of fake receives it, drags it with him, and all of a sudden he's free on goal. And it's an easy finish for a striker of Jelavic standard. 2-0, and not really what we've hoped for in the second half. As the players come on, Hull has a free kick in a dangerous position. Diame hits it into the box, and Ndoye is alone and free in the middle there. Really lucky the headers, just over the bar. So much for game-changing subs, even though they can't be held accountable for that particular incident, obviously. However, that is how the game will end, and we are out of the Capital One Cup. We hope we could reach the quarters and maybe even the semis with some good draws. However, our cup adventure ends in the round of 16. So time to move on and head into the last game of the episode, and we travel to Wolverhampton to take on the Wanderers. And they roll with a 4-4-2 side, and sadly I can't say I have an idea of any of the players in the Wolves lineup. Only that, yeah, K. McDonald's brother, Ronald, runs some kind of a phone chain, yeah? I'm sorry. Let's just head into the game. Oh yeah, we get our first team back, and it might just be Bianchi, who probably should play for Austin, but a strong lineup. So, into the 5th minute, Wolves have a free kick in their own half, but as Belushi showcased some awesome jumping, he heads the ball all the way up to Adrian. He makes some ground, running forward towards the right wing, ball rolls and turns around onto Austin, and Dukara has made a great run, which Austin sees. Over the top, great first touch, but the shot is saved. Incredible. Not much happening until the 27th minute. On down with a throw-in the Wolves' half to Austin, heads inside and plays it to Gat, who has cut in from the left wing, straight to Dukara, muscles its way through into the box, shoots, but hits the post. Should have been 1-0. Only 3 minutes later, Wolves is on the attack, but Adrian helping out the defense, makes a classy tackle, ends up by the feet of Gat, who just barely gets a toe on the ball. Austin plays it through to Adrian, who has made the run. He is a bit slow though. Wolves intercept and plays the ball forward. Austin sells out big time, and Henry gets a ton of space to move the ball forward. Plays it inside, and the pass back to Henry is poor, and the touch is even worse. Ondan intercepts, and whoops, it's 2-on-1. The center back moves way out of position. The first touch is excellent, however, the finish is amazingly saved by the keeper onto the bar and out, and 0-0 does not reflect the game at all. Second half, and a bad pass from the Wolves defender. It's Adrian with the interception, and he plays it forward to Ondan, lays it back to Ngoyi, over the top towards Austin of all people, and well, what a finish. That is our center mid playing as a CDM. He has found himself into the box and just clinical finish. Absolute amazing finish. Then it's Wolf towards the end, trying to get a goal back. Played back and forth. The cross in the end is however blocked by the sub Templeton. It bounces to Adrian, who instantly finds Tukara up top. He is 1-on-1 with the last Wolves defender. As the defender is about to make his move, Tukara shows real cheekiness and double ball rolls past him. And finally, he once again shows his clinical finish, and he tucks the ball in there. We give some very well deserved rest to Adrian and Saban Beneditic. We are into the 88th minute, and Goulburn is about to hit a free kick into the box. The header is won for Wolves, and Sako gets the ball under control and shoots, but is blocked. Some random bounces in the box, but in the end the ball once again finds its way back to Wolves' possession. Ricketts plays the ball to Stearman, who strikes it instantly, and the Wanderers get a goal back. A small shed of hope maybe for the Wanderers there. Time wasting, just trying to hold on to the ball, one eye on the clock. However, the pulse rises when Chul is intercepted by Sako on the wing. Sako runs down the wing and throws in one of those disgusting early crosses, and it's actually 3 versus 3 in the box. Where the hell is our defense? So in the end, we seal another 3 points, and the race for the top has begun. We are now into November and closing in on the top 2 teams. Also, the teams chasing from behind are trailing a bit. That is, however, the end of the episode. Hope you enjoyed, and in the next episode we can hopefully continue our good form and keep the momentum going. Bye!